I'm CJ Boguszewski, the Vice President of Partner Programs and Strategy here at Acumatica. And I have the great pleasure today to spend some time with Gerrit Olivier from our partner Acumate Solutions. Gerrit, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where is Acumate Solutions and how long have you been an Acumatica partner?
Thanks, CJ. I'm Gerrit Olivier, the CEO of Acumate Solutions. And Acumate Solutions was born in 2016 out of the About IT group, which is 20 years old this year. And the reason for starting Acumate Solutions is because we decided in 2016 to start our journey from migrating our clients from legacy to cloud ERP solutions. And Acumatica was the product of choice to take our clients into the future on this journey with us.
I'm personally delighted that you called it the product of choice, but what did you see as the strengths of Acumatica?
I think the main reason for us to choose Acumatica is because we've got a diverse client base across many industries, and our client sizes vary from small, medium, large. It was a perfect product that could accommodate all of those variables for us, and we didn't have to go to various cloud solutions in order to accommodate our clients. So our investment cost would have been relatively smaller by focusing just on one product for, I would say, the majority of our client base.
Tell me about your favorite small customer that uses Acumatica that you've implemented for them.
Right. The smallest one are importing wooden vinyl floors from overseas, and they are distributing those floors in South Africa through a network of distributors right through South Africa. We've started implementing about 12 months ago. They went live in a very short period of time. I think in 2 months we got them up and running, and they have been going very successfully up until now. And with the supply chain issues that we had worldwide, we managed to assist them in getting their product and to provide their distributors with accurate information as to where the product is currently, on the water as they call it, or is it at the docks, busy to be offloaded. And just give them access to information that they previously didn't have to make their selling cycle a lot faster and more accurate.
That sounds like a fantastic win for them, and congratulations on being able to get that done for them.
Thank you.
It's got to be a little bit less complicated than maybe a big customer. Why don't you tell me about one of those?
Well, our largest client, we started implementing in 2018.
Yeah.
It took us 2 years to complete the rollout because they've got, at that point in time, they had 9 different legal entities that we had to migrate over to Acumatica. Since then, they've consolidated back to one big company, which is now the group company. So we had to build 8 or 9 legal entities, and then we had to reduce them again to 1 or 2. So it took a little bit longer than anticipated, but also the business is quite large. They provide electrical components as a wholesaler to the electric construction industry. And also renewable energies. So with the energy crisis we had in 2022,
load shedding and such,
I mean, they grew exponentially.
Right.
So when we started in 2018, we had 4 warehouses through which they distributed their product. They've grown now to 8. There's 2 in the pipeline for 2023. They also went through a venture capital investment in 2020 and 2021. So we had to make available more and more management information because the investors are from France.
Right.
So, and the users grew from around 100 to 185 currently, and they're looking at adding another 50. So it's been growth all along. And what's nice is that Acumatica could scale all the way. I mean,
because that's a lot of different vectors that their business grew on.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the business processes. I mean, to open up another 4 warehouses, it doesn't sound like much, but it involves a lot of new business processes, rules and regulations, and new staff that needs to, onboard it. They don't know the culture of the business. They have to kind of just ease into what the business is all about, and they have to learn Acumatica, and it really went smoothly, I must say. Yeah.
So it feels like the right question to ask in the follow-up to that is, what is your favorite part about the Acumatica product?
There's so many. I think.
Tell me more.
I think the most important part for us as a reseller is that we like to sell the product. We like the product. It grows on you. And there is such an array of standard features and functionality that you wouldn't expect to be standard, but it ships with the core modules, and that is such a nice change. For example, the mobile app ships standard with the core modules,
right? And
in many other instances, that is an add-on. Or other ERP solutions don't have a mobile app. And that is one of the strong selling features that we've got, especially with our clients being in distribution. And they run with reps on the road, and they need to make calls, and that helps us quite a bit to swing the deals our way. And then also the user interface. It is easy for us to train new staff members to use the application. It is different, but the simplicity of it is actually also the strongest point of the user interface. And it took us a while to get used to it, but now that we're used to it, you can't imagine that you've had a different user interface in the past. So you kind of miss the interface if you jump between products.
That's a fantastic endorsement for the democratization of ERP. If you can remember the days when it was built by accountants for accountants,
yes.
It certainly doesn't seem to be the case in your business environment anymore.
No, and I think you're touching on a very important point. I think if you understand business, you'll understand Acumatica, because it's built around the business, for the business, on business principles. I am a chartered accountant, which is the equivalent of a CPA in America.
Sure.
And we're used to the old accounting screens and menus and the drop downs. And what's nice about also configuring Acumatica is that we can limit the menus, and we can fine-tune it for the people so that they don't get confused and overwhelmed with all the options that they can choose from.
Right. Yeah. That's really fantastic. I have to say, I appreciate you taking some time to tell us a little bit about your customers and your business in South Africa, Gerrit, today. I guess my last question is, what do you see as the future for your business in the next couple of years with Acumatica?
Well, considering the market where we are operating in South Africa, the challenges we've got in the economy,
right?
It is a product that can scale. If the economy grows, we will be in a very good position to accommodate that growth. If we are staying where we are now currently, it is also a product that we can tone down and that we can deploy in the fast-tracked, efficient way that will accommodate our customers' limited budgets.
Right.
The situation we are in currently is that we've got clients that desperately needs a cloud ERP solution, but they are too scared to make the move because they don't know what's going to happen in our economy. Everybody is sitting and wait.
Sure.
They sit on their cash. They're not making the buying decision. But I promise you, when the growth comes, we won't be able to keep up. And I mean, I've got a number of clients that are ideally positioned to migrate to Acumatica.
And my last question before we wrap up would be, certainly there are many other carriers of software publishers in South Africa, probably mostly dominated by one of our competitors, Sage. What would you say to another value-added reseller who might be considering carrying Acumatica as another publisher in the ERP space?
Well, we are resellers. Yeah. We are advisors to our clients. Yep. So we go from the standpoint that we don't sell Acumatica, you buy Acumatica from us. So if Acumatica is the right product for you, you will buy it. Right. If Sage is the right product, you will buy it. The thing with Acumatica is that it can accommodate various industries, various sizes of business. So it is a very ideal choice for any client to go for. Sage might have some selling points that are on par or that are even better than that on Acumatica. So, horses for courses. And I believe that in the end, the client must be advised to make the right decision, but it's still their decision. Yeah. We can just put the facts on the table and then they need to do the rest.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for sharing all the information, and it's been a real pleasure to share some time with you here today. Thank you again.
Thank you, CJ. My pleasure. Take care.